Hello everybody, LifeShredder13/Marco/David here. Today I'm going to be reading more of the Game On 2017 and 50 Greatest Gaming Moments. I have new sound effects. In case I make any jokes, I'll use this one. Okay, let's go. Number 17. Playing Broken Age, the first true Kickstarter success. Point-and-click adventure Broken Age was huge landmark for the games industry, since it was the first that put Kickstarter on the map and proved that crowd-funded projects could thrive. It also helped that Broken Age was just so much fun to play through. Okay. Finishing Shovel Knight. Wait. Shovel Knight. Why would there be a Shovel Knight? Wouldn't there be a Sword Knight? Like a normal knight? Or a knightly knight? Well, if he's a Shovel Knight, I guess he could dig himself up from his grave. Okay. Flopping around as a piece of bread. Wait, no. Just a second. I'm stupid. Okay, finishing Shovel Knight. Not only do we recommend Shovel Knight for all PC and PC and PS4 and Xbox One owners. It's also one of the hardest games ever made. Completing it is a big accomplishment, and it's worth persisting just for immense sense of satisfaction you will get. Flopping around as a piece of bread. Well, if I was a piece of bread, I want to get toasted, not roasted. Establishing contact and civilization beyond Earth. One of the new ways to win in Civilization Beyond Earth, which sets the strategic fun in space, is so established contact with an advanced alien race. Alien race, okay. How many games let you do that? It's fantastic for those who don't want to rely on the usual method of military might. Winning a race in Mario Kart. Oh, I love this game. I own it. Oh. Okay. Let's face it, winning is fun. Combined is the greatest kart series. I'm first, and you've got a winning formula. Doesn't matter which entry in the Mario Kart series you're playing. Beating the competition is always awesome. Particularly if you're racing friends, victory is extra delicious if you can take your first place buddy out with the green shell right on the finish line to steal a win. Oh, that's the best it's the best. Conquering a Monument Valley and feeling smart. Almost every game on this list tests your skill and your reactions. Not Monument Valley, which is a test of how smart you are, whether you can see through the optical illusions if it uses to try to lead you astray, but this game you feel like a genius. Grazing at every curve and detail in Project Cars. Project Cars? Games look better and better all the time as developers figure out tricks to squeeze every last drop of visual power from the consoles they're working on. Has any car in any game looked quite as stunning as those in Project Cars? Our open jaws think not. Sliding down the slope in Journey. Ooh, this one's nice. You're gliding freely down a slope in the middle of a vast desert, and you see the sun setting on the horizon. It breaks through the arches of ruin. You light up the sand with an amazing golden glow. It's a beautiful moment in the video game journey. Just a second. Okay, next is a Toon Link game. When you pull the Master Sword from the stone, you realize you've been tricked by Ganondorf in a brilliant twist. Frozen for years while he takes over the kingdom. When you're brought out of Limbo, you're all grown up, and now you are energized to take off and save the world. Just a second. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen next. Getting past the first world in Spelunky. One of the things we all love about games is the challenge at times. Spelunky tests our patience on that front. Is one of the most difficult games you can play, however. However, that just makes your first opponent bigger when you finally get past Spelunky's first world. Okay? Tackling the first boss in the Shadow of the Colossus. One of the reasons the Shadow of the Colossus is one of the best games of all time, and remains so with its HD release on PS3, is because on the mountain bosses, the moment when you saw the first monster towering above you was incredible and humbling. Okay. Doing a Hadouken in Ultra Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter has one of the most famous special moves of all time, Ryu's Hadouken. It's an iconic move, and one of the most important in the game, since it shows that you can be just as effective from the safe distance as you can be up close with your fists and feet. The opening scene of Final Fantasy X. Thanks to the recent HD release on PS3, PS4, and PS Vita, we get to experience the delicate beauty of the scene all over again. The party's weapons are cast to the ground. They're all quietly sitting around a fire. And back to Zenarkand plays on a lonely piano, absolutely gorgeous. Got it? Pulling off a dramatic Hearthstone comeback. There is no such thing as an easy battle, intense, dramatic, strategic Hearthstone. You have to consider the cards you have, the cards your opponent has, and the way you like to play. And adjust your tactics accordingly. But nothing will make you triumphantly punch the air, like snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, with clever moves that surprise your opponent, considering how difficult it is to skillfully orchestrate a comeback. Okay? Ooh. Comment down below, what is your most favorite Pokemon starter? Do it. You get the next 5 seconds to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, you better have put it down, because I'm going to say which is my favorite. Has to be Torchic. Has to be Torchic. Like, Torchic, it evolves into Blaziken, and then Mega Blaziken looks lit. Sorry, Charmander. Charmander falls in the third, Popplio second. Oh, all these good starters. When they fully evolve, they look lit. Okay. Choose your first Pokemon. You collect many Pokemon throughout the course of a Pokemon game. You collect many Pokemon throughout the course of the Pokemon game. But somehow there is never one that means as much as your very first partner Pokemon. Doesn't matter whether your first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red version or Pokemon Blue version back on the Game Boy. I don't care. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Sun and Moon. Woo! That means as much as that very first partner Pokemon. It doesn't matter. I already read that, sorry. Back on the Game Boy, or more recently, Pokemon X or Pokemon Y on Nintendo 3DS. You'll never forget the first Pokemon you choose. The Pokemon felt like yours more than any other after the two of you grew and became more powerful together. Paired up on your quest to defeat every gym leader, or every taboo. Yeah. Finishing your first house of Minecraft, these are so good! These last three I love. The last one is so old school. Like, most of you guys won't even know it. It's a Pixel Mario. World 1 won in Super Smash Brothers. I will get to that later. When you first play Minecraft, you're probably happy with four walls in a bed. But quickly start to get more ambitious. Soon enough, you find yourself exploring the world to gather more materials, crafting new tools to collect them, and learning more about Minecraft, how Minecraft works. By the time you finish your first house, you realize that you've only just begun. There's so much more to do and see. That makes Minecraft so great, and you are limited only by your imagination, and it's after you go. Through the initiation process by finishing your first house, that you realize that the possibilities ahead of you. For the last one. Most people loved this game. World 1 in Super Smash Brothers! The greatest gaming moment has to be the most iconic level of all time. From the game that helped transform video games into a global phenomenon with its brilliant gameplay and its colorful graphics. Super Mario Bros. Even people who don't play video games know who Mario is, such as the impact that game had when it hit the NES in 1985. Pokemon was before that, and that was a big hit. You think that was a big hit? This was a huge hit. To captivate all those imaginations. Then we might not even have half of the moments on this list. You can still play the iconic level since the original game has been released again on Wii U and 3DS. Or Nintendo. But that's it for this section. Do the next section in the next video. See you guys later. Bye!